My name is Jennifer Wood, and I'm so glad that you guys joined us for our team call, and it's just growing, and it's really exciting. Okay, I don't know. There's one more person that I can't mute. Somebody's on the phone, and I can't mute you. So, do y'all know how to do the mute on the phone? Do you know what to push? *6.
No, I thought it worked just with press on mute. Okay, try it.
Yeah, try *6. Well, it's not working. All right, well, we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so I wanted to talk quickly about Summit. It was really awesome. It was amazing. I mean, I don't even know how to explain like just the emotions and being a part of those live events, how they just impact you so deep. You just can't even imagine it. And it's not just like the training and it's just like being around your team members and building those friendships and shedding tears, and it's just incredible. I mean, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I really want to stress, like, I know that Summit's full right now, but they're going to fix that. I mean, they have to. If they don't, we'll do our own training. We'll just sneak in. We'll do something. But there's a Super Saturday this weekend. So if you did not get to go to Summit, I strongly suggest you look. I posted the link that you look and you find the nearest Super Saturday. If you can go to a big one, that would be even better. But they are life-changing. I went to one in Miami. It was a really big one, last year. And it was incredible. Just you hear all these stories and you see, like, they have people stand up. They're like, stand up if you've lost 10 pounds, stand up if you've lost 20, if you've lost 50, 100. And you get to see, like, how this business is so much more than just selling a product. I mean, these are people who their lives are changed, their children's lives are changed. It's just an incredible thing. So I really, pray that you guys will get to a Super Saturday, especially if you did not get to go to Summit. For those of us who went to Summit, we're tired, so we're probably staying home. But okay, really quick, upcoming challenges. We have an upcoming 10-day challenge on the 7th and an upcoming PIO test group on the 7th. So those are two upcoming groups that if you want to get prepped for and ready for. But I'm just going to go in. We only have like 30 minutes. Oh, chat. So I wanted to talk at Summit. They told this story about the starfish story. It was actually at the Team Courage training, and she didn't read all of it, but I went and I looked it up, and I really wanted to read this to you guys because it really touched me. And it's exactly what we're doing, because one person can make a difference. So I'm just going to read and tell you this story. You've probably heard it before. It's called The Starfish Story. While walking along a beach, an elderly gentleman saw someone in the distance leaning down, picking something up and throwing it in the ocean. As he got closer, he noticed that the figure was that of a young man, picking up starfish one by one and tossing each gently back into the water. He came closer still and called out, "Good morning. May I ask what it is that you are doing?" The young man paused, looked up, and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean." The old man smiled and said, "I must ask then, why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" To this, the young man replied, "The sun is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them in, they'll die." Upon hearing this, the elderly observer commented, "But young man, do you not realize that there are miles and miles of beach, and there are starfish all along every mile? You can't possibly make a difference." The young man listened politely. Then he bent down, picked up another starfish, threw it back into the ocean past the breaking waves, and said, "It made a difference for that one." So no matter if you change one life, that's all that matters. Like, that kid changed the life of one starfish. And I think that we have to remember that as we reach out to people, and, it doesn't matter if you've helped 100 people or one person. Everybody froze. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. But I really love that story, and it's so true. So, I don't know, but I really wanted to read that. So, Who wants to hear? I'll undo Melissa and I'll let you go first.
No, I'm still crying from that story. Let Daphne go. I can never tell that story. Just even hearing it makes me cry. So somebody else.
Oh, you don't want to go right now? All right, I'll mute you. All right, Robin will talk. She just never.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fine.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. It is a good story. So you want us to what do you want us to talk about? Like what we felt like we learned the most, or what stuck out to us the most?
Yeah, anything like things you learned or emotional, like just, I mean, what did it mean for you to be there? How it's impacted whatever you want to talk about.
Well, for one, I was really excited to meet Robin and Melissa and, other coaches from Team Wildfire and Team Courage and people that, you talk to every day on the message boards, and you feel like I got there and I just felt like we've known each other forever. So it was really cool and emotional to just get to hug them and be there in person with them and have dinner and just, share different things and we just know each other. We're a fan. We really are a family. I love that about this team. So that was awesome. But some of the things that I felt like I really learned, and some of this stuff like we hear all the time, but I think just hearing it from so many different coaches and so many different people makes you realize that it really is okay to do these things because it's what has helped all of them grow their business. And the thing that we hear all the time, Summer says it, is you be you. Don't try to be Summer Tucker. Don't try to be, Tommy Migrant or Melanie Mitro. You be you, because we're all unique and all of us have something different to offer. We all have different stories. So every successful coach that was up there sharing stories, they all had a different story, but they're all successful. And so I love that. You be you. It's super important. Jennifer already said get to live events, and they talked about that a lot, and I can see now how that's really true because not only was it important for me because I got to be around all of these other amazing coaches, but after all these pictures of Summit and, me posting different things that I've learned and experienced and all that, I just have this flood of messages in my inbox, and I signed a new coach today. I sold a challenge pack yesterday. I think that people just see that this isn't just something I'm doing for fun. It's not a hobby, that I'm really serious about learning and growing and building a business. And so it's important. The live events are important for you to learn, but I think it's also important that you attend them and that you make it known that you're attending them so that people that are following you can see that you really are taking this really seriously. Network with other coaches. We do that a lot on, social media, but I think it was really cool to hear other people's perspectives and to learn, how other people approach different objections and how other people run their business or schedule their time or whatever. So I think that even, just messaging people, because I know that it's important to network with other coaches and to get other ideas because we're all different. We all have different lives. We all have different struggles. And so you can learn a lot of things by hearing how other people run their businesses. Okay, the thing that stuck out to me the most, and this is one of the things that I've struggled with the most just because I know a lot of you probably know I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I'm super busy because I homeschool all three of my kids, and I'm just always all over the place. And so I have my phone, I have my iPad, and I'm working all over the place all the time. But one of the things they said was that you need to set business hours and have a workspace. And I knew that, but just hearing, it was one of the trainings that I went to. I'll tell y'all which one it is later so that y'all can all watch it. But they just talked about how important it is. And Summer has talked about that before. She said,
various stuff.
she said that it helps with having your family hold you accountable too. So like yesterday, I told my husband and my kids, I said, I've got to work. I've got to get my stuff done, but I'm going to be done at noon. And so I came in my office. I've got things done. I've marked it off my BAT. And then the rest of the day, I didn't have to feel guilty. I can't do that every day all the time, but I know from now on that even if it can't be at the same time every day, that I'm going to have it on my calendar. And, Monday might be 7 to 9 and Tuesday night might be 6 to 8 or whatever it is, but I'm going to schedule that because I feel like if top huge successful coaches said to do it, then I'm going to do it. I still work with my phone. I was at the hospital today and I signed a coach while I was at the hospital on my phone, messaging back and forth. So I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to make sure I have my business hours set. Okay. And then the last thing I want to share, I'm probably over my time limit, but the last thing I wanted to share was not to be afraid to invite. And that's something that I have to honestly say, like, I've never really felt like I was afraid to invite people because I'm just kind of a blabbermouth about all this stuff and it doesn't bother me. But this woman shared a story on stage about how she was really thankful that someone invited her to become a coach because she said that she became a coach the day that she went to the grocery store with her son. I think she said he was 3 or 4. And I'm going to cry. And she said that she had to tell her son that they couldn't afford to buy strawberries. He wanted strawberries. He was holding them up, and I just could picture her with her little boy, and he wanted strawberries, and they couldn't afford to buy the strawberries. And I've been through times like that in my life, and I remember them. And it's been a while. You know, my husband has a good job. But someone reached out to her and presented her this opportunity. And so after her family was deployed and they moved to Hawaii, and she was scared it was going to be years before she was able to come home and see her family again because they couldn't afford the flights. She said she's only been a coach a year. And she said someone in their family passed away. And because of this opportunity and because of what she's been able to do in this business, not only can she afford to buy strawberries, but when her one of her family members passed away, she was able to get online right then and buy flights for her entire family to go home and be with them. And so I think, you know, Summer says all the time, don't hold anyone else's future captive. If someone hadn't had the courage to reach out to her and present this opportunity to her, then that wouldn't have happened. So those are my biggest takeaways.
Oh, I like that story. I remember that story. And I can really relate to that too. I won't go into detail, but just being a military family and a stay-at-home mom and having to make, you know, one income stretch, and it's hard. And so it's definitely life-changing. It's changed our lives. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But all right, Robin, you're next.
Hi. Okay. I'm going to cry because I always do whenever I talk about this business. And I'll just tell you that whenever we were there, we were so busy. Yes, we had moments where we had downtime, but you still stayed so active that you really didn't have time to take it all in. It didn't really soak in until I got home. And I took my nap because we were wore out. And then yesterday morning, I was walking around the house, and I was just it was all happy tears, but it was overwhelming because I'm telling y'all have to get there. Because what we have is, it's more than just team. We all uplift each other. And I heard stories about our top coach standing up there. She was a high school dropout at 16, an unwed mother, and that hit home for me because I was a very young mom, dropout at 16. And even though I made my way and I raised kids on my own and remarried more than one time, I still felt so insecure. And you hear, it's like a cliche, you hear, why not me? We say that all the time, why not me? But still somewhere in the back of your mind, you still have those little voices that you never really think you're going to get there until you're there at something like this. And you see, I'm sorry. And you see all of these people, so many stories. So, where am I at? I just lost myself. Hold on. Okay. So many people, and everyone has a story. Everyone has baggage. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has junk that they carry, and they still feel inferior. And you know what? The top coach standing up there, she never thought that would be her. Summer says the same thing. There's so many of these top coaches, and they just take it day by day. They just keep going forward and keep building, and then one day you're going to turn back and you're going to say, here I am. And I never thought I'd get there. So anyways, that's what I took back from it. It's very important to lift each other up. And it is about team. It's not about you. It's not about me. This is not about my business. It's about us building together as a team. We cannot do it alone. We will get nowhere by ourselves. So it is about stepping up and taking charge, and be a leader. And even if you're by yourself, you still take a leadership role. I'm speaking to myself. Oh my gosh, I wish this scanner would get off here.
Oh, the scanner on there?
Yes. Sorry, my husband's scanning with our printer right here.
Oh, shit, I'm going to forget this damn.
It's on the wrong laptop right now. Oh, so anyways, and Brianna can't be here with us. She's working, and she's working so hard, so she will not be working at night. And leaving Wesley with me. She has 4 coaches, y'all. 4 coaches that is signing after she just came home, because people have been watching her on Facebook. She don't even know where she knows 2 of them, but they've been watching her consistency. They've been watching her post inspirational things and just keep uplifting herself along with others. So, I mean, I was gone all day, and I come back, she's like, Mom, I'm signing 4 coaches. And I'm like, what? I better hurry up, because I want to go Star Diamond. I don't want her to beat me. So anyways, I'm going to read y'all. Oh, stupid thing. I'm going to read y'all what she says. And of course, I'm going to cry even more, because this is my baby girl. Do I have time? Okay. Oh, gosh. This was an incredible experience for me. I have never traveled or flown before. And to experience, oh, please don't make fun of me, y'all. I'm sorry. But to experience that with my mom was awesome. What I loved most about this trip was being able to become close to all of my ladies that are so important to me. And I wish all of our team could have been there, but I know next year y'all will be. I had a great lunch talk with Daphne, long run with Melissa at 6 a.m. through the strip of Vegas, and Melissa laying on her back on the dirty streets of Vegas to take a picture of Brianna in front of this thing. And a crazy night with Jennifer. These things are so special to me, and it made me realize the true meaning of team. How incredible to be a part of something like this, and how our great God plans it all. The thing that really stood out to me is it's not about me. Sometimes we let ourselves get in the way. We say the words, and sometimes they aren't meaning anything. I've realized to remove myself and really focus on what someone is saying. Just listen to my main focus now is staying consistent and showing leadership. I love everyone on this team. Getting started already shows you're looking for something more, and you're ready to make a change. You are valuable, and you are worth it. Okay, I'm done.
Awesome. All right, Melissa, hold on. Sorry, we're not usually like crying, so just so you know.
I'm a crybaby.
No, just for this call. It really is very emotional. I mean, honestly, like it really is. Like, and we were crying all week. Sorry, real quick, but like you get home and then it all just kind of hits you, and it's, I don't know, it's just overwhelming because it's a beautiful thing. But anyway, all right, your turn, Melissa.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't freeze me out. We have a storm. The trainings were awesome. You guys will hopefully get a chance to go back. I really love the time management thing. Like Daphne said, I really needed that. The personalities training. If you haven't taken the GEMS test, please do. And ask questions, you guys. Okay, without getting emotional. people out there don't have the support we have. People out there couldn't believe that we like each other's posts, that we comment on each other. Did I freeze? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Mm-mm. Okay, sorry. I knew I was going to freeze. People out there couldn't believe that we like each other's posts. I don't know if you guys probably don't know all the Facebook dynamics yet, but the more you like or comment on someone's post, the more you're going to see and hear it. The more you're going to see their posts, and we
You're frozen again. All right. Well, while we're waiting for her to come back. Oh, boo, Melissa. I hate to start talking. All right. Well, I'll just talk until she comes back.
do that. We do that for each of you because we want to make sure that other people see your post.
Hey.
And people are just like, whoa, really? And we're like, I'm going to turn off my video. Maybe it will work. Can you hear me still?
Yeah,
yes?
But you have to repeat all of that because you cut out. Like, we didn't hear it.
I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so GEMS test. I saw that you guys wrote that down already. People out there couldn't believe. You have to keep giving me a thumbs up so I know you can hear me. People out there couldn't believe how much we support each other. Like, when you like or comment on someone's post, that increases the likelihood that you're going to see it. But we like and comment on each other's posts because we want your people to be able to see it too. And apparently that's like a big taboo. Like, you're not supposed to like other coaches because you're going to give them publicity. You're going to, you're going to help showcase their stuff. And it's like, why wouldn't we do that?
I agree with her. Because
why wouldn't we help, and why wouldn't we, promote their business, promote their channel?
Melissa needs to type this all out. I feel bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't want to talk anymore. It's going to cut out. It doesn't cut out at all until I start talking.
Okay.
I'll put a video up. I'll make a video. Y'all know I hate that.
Okay. Well, I think we got the gist of it. We do have an awesome thing, and I love that we support each other because, if we all grow. When we help each other, we all grow. So when I like Robin's stuff or I like anybody's stuff, it helps the team grow. So that's why I think it's so important, because we do need help. And I remember what it was like to be a new coach. So when you guys are new, especially, I subscribe to your updates. I make sure that I see them. I can't, once you kind of get established, I have to let go a little bit because I can't like everybody's stuff. But I think that's really important to do that for your new coaches, because it's like crickets sometimes. They do a post and then nobody likes it. So I think if we all kind of band together and if you see a fellow coach on this team, like their stuff, make a smiley face comment, something, just help boost that post. And I think it's good. I think we should help each other because that's selfless and that's the right thing to do. So anyways, I have 3 things I want to say real quick, and then we're going to get off. And I highly recommend that you jump on the Team Courage call because Summer's awesome, and I hope to one day be as awesome as her. But that girl will make you want to get up and go down the street and talk to your neighbors and get them signed up as a coach. I mean, she's amazing. Okay, so the 3 things. One thing was it was about what Daphne was talking about time management. And it was, don't compromise your values and your family for this business. And that is so hard, and I'm struggling with it. Now I have an office space, but I still don't have office hours because I'm ridiculous. but it says don't sacrifice your why for your why. So don't sacrifice why you're doing this for what you're doing it for. Like, I'm working too much and I'm neglecting my family, and it's going to change because I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make some changes. I mean, one night a week is fine, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy. This business will take over your life, and it doesn't have to, but like, this is my passion. I love this. Like, I could do this 24 hours a day and ignore everyone else, but I don't want to be like dying one day and look back and go, I did all of this for them and I missed out on all of this stuff. So we really have to focus on business hours and making those hours matter. So, you know, if it's 2 hours a day, those hours need to matter, not just be like scrolling through the Facebook feed. You need to be doing your vitals. Okay, so, all right, the next thing was Jamie Boyer talked about how, I won't go into her whole story, but she talked about how she actually canceled her Coach account. And then she regretted it. She came back later and she decided to make this business a business. And she said, I'm not going to make it a hobby anymore. I'm not going to jack around. I'm going to treat it like a business. And she paid off $60,000 in debt. That is ridiculous. Like, I can't even imagine that. I think she did it in what, like 2 or 3 years? Does anybody know? 2 years. 2. Like, I know there's people on this team that I've talked to who want to get out of debt. 2 years you could be out of debt. Like, that's crazy. Okay, and the third thing was during the Brigida Linford's training, Developing Diamonds, she said that you really need to work on being consistent. She said that she likes to imagine that her team is watching her as she works, and she asks herself each day, Robin, am I talking to you? If my team did what I did today, would they have built their business? So I thought, wow, that is an awesome way to think. It's kind of creepy, stalky, but but to imagine. And I also like to think, would I be proud of my team if they did what I did today? Would, you know, if they saw what I did, would they? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I really think, like, even if it's just you and you don't have a team yet, you need to imagine that you have a downline of like 100 people or 500 people or whatever it is. Pretend that you have that. And start leading, start stepping up, volunteer to help, and pretend. Like, when you're on Facebook, don't complain, don't be negative. Facebook is your $1 million business friend. So you've just got to change that mindset, and it does kind of take time, but there is so much potential with this business, and every single person on this call, every person that's going to watch this recording, I mean, everybody can do it. Like, seriously, I'm just a normal stay-at-home mom. Like, there's nothing special about me. So if I can do this, you can do it. And I'm not even good at being consistent. So, you know, I love what I do, and I'm not giving up. So anyways, we have gone over. Normally I ask questions, but I really want everybody to jump on the Team Courage call. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And if you have questions, then you can just like post them on the team page, and then we can maybe address them next week. Or
can I say something super quick?
Okay, go ahead.
It has to do with what you just said. Just really quick. Danny Johnson says to visualize it. Like, you just visualize yourself as already successful. So just like what you said, like, I'm already making 6 figures as a coach. I already have 100 people in my downline. And she said that's really a key to success. So I felt like that went along with what you said. Visualize it, guys. You're going to get there.
Yeah. Make it till you make it. All right. Okay, so hopefully I'll see all you guys over on Team Courage. I will copy the link again and post it on the team page in case you missed the link to Team Courage. All right, so bye. I'll see you guys over there.
Bye.